You wake up one morning and check her profile. You told yourself you wouldn't. You promised yourself yesterday was the last time. But here you are again, staring at a photo of her smiling next to someone else. And the worst part? She looks happy. Not the kind of fake happy people post to prove something. Real happy. The kind of happy you thought she had with you. And suddenly, the room feels smaller. Your chest tightens. Because while you've been lying awake at night replaying every conversation, every mistake, every moment you could have saved it, she's been building a new life. She moved on. And you're still here. Still bleeding from a wound she doesn't even remember causing. There's a specific kind of pain that comes with being left behind. It's not the breakup itself. It's not even the loss. It's the realization that while you've been stuck in the wreckage, the other person has already walked away clean. They've laughed with someone new. They've forgotten the inside jokes. They've replaced the playlist. And you? You're still wearing the same clothes you wore the day it ended, still smelling her perfume on your jacket, still hoping she'll text at 2 a.m. saying she made a mistake. But she won't. Because to her, you're already a memory. And memories don't hurt the person who moved on. They only haunt the one who stayed. Psychologists call this ambiguous loss. It's the grief you feel when someone is still alive, still out there, but no longer yours. Dr. Pauline Boss, who spent decades studying this phenomenon, found that it's one of the most painful emotional states a human can endure. Why? Because there's no closure. No funeral. No final goodbye. Just the slow, agonizing realization that the person you loved has become a stranger. And the cruelest part? You can see them living. You can watch them thrive. You can see them do all the things they said they didn't have energy for when they were with you. And it makes you wonder. Was it me? Was I the problem? Was I not enough? Here's what no one tells you. When someone moves on faster than you, it doesn't mean they loved you less. It means they processed the end long before they told you. Research from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that the person who initiates a breakup often grieves the relationship months in advance. While you were planning a future, they were quietly detaching. While you were fighting for it, they were already saying goodbye in their mind. So by the time they left, they had already done their crying. They had already imagined life without you. And when it finally ended, they didn't lose anything. They were just confirming a decision they'd already made. You, on the other hand, were blindsided. You lost everything in one moment. And that's why it feels so uneven. Because emotionally, you're not even in the same timeline. But here's where it gets darker. The reason her moving on destroys you isn't just about her. It's about what it says about you. Every time you see her happy without you, your brain interprets it as evidence. Evidence that you were replaceable. Evidence that the love you gave wasn't special. Evidence that maybe you were never the person you thought you were. And that's the real wound. Not her absence. But the story your mind starts telling. The story that says if she could move on so fast, maybe you didn't matter. Maybe the entire relationship was a lie. Maybe you were just a placeholder until someone better came along. There's a concept in psychology called the hierarchy of grief. It says that we don't just mourn the person. We mourn the future we built with them. The trips you planned. The kids you imagined. The life you were supposed to have. And when she moves on, she's not just leaving you. She's taking that entire future and giving it to someone else. She's laughing at the same jokes. She's visiting the same places. She's building the same dreams. Just not with you. And that's why it feels like betrayal. Because she didn't just leave. She rewrote the story and cast someone else in your role. But let me tell you something that might break you even more. The version of her that moved on? That's not the same person you loved. People don't move on because they stopped feeling. They move on because they stopped letting themselves feel. She didn't heal faster than you. She just learned to numb it quicker. She replaced the pain with distraction. She replaced you with someone new not because they're better, but because filling the void is easier than facing it. And one day, maybe years from now, she'll be lying next to someone else and realize she never actually processed losing you. She'll realize she's been running. And by then, you'll be long gone. Healed. Whole. And finally free. Here's the truth no one wants to say out loud. You're not broken because you're still healing. You're human. You're feeling the full weight of what it means to love someone and lose them. And that's not weakness. That's depth. The fact that you can't just move on, can't just replace her, can't just pretend it didn't matter, that means what you had was real. At least for you. And maybe that's the most painful part. Realizing that something that changed your entire world was just a chapter in hers. She moved on while you were still healing. And that's okay. Because one day, you'll realize that healing slowly means you're doing it right. You're not running. You're not hiding. You're rebuilding yourself from the ground up. And when you finally do move on, it won't be to distract yourself. It won't be to fill a void. It will be because you're ready. And that version of you? The one who survived this? She'll regret not waiting for him.